Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for a special announcement today because I am very lucky. I've managed to track down the wonderful people from the Good Food Project, and I know what you're thinking. You've had them on before. We have had them on before because they do good food, and you know what it's like with the food shortages and all the farmers being attacked by the government, and food's going to be very difficult to get hold of. So you're going to need somebody who will be able to provide you with good quality organic food to keep you healthy through these stressful times. But not only that, health is another thing that they're doing, and they have events in which we have international speakers who are renowned for their wonderful knowledge. And of course, I'm talking about the wonderful Steve and Jane from the Good Food Project. Steve and Jane, thank you so much for coming back on the show. I've just got to lower my chair a little bit to get myself back in. Thanks for coming back on, because I know there's a lot going on at the moment, especially like with the food business that you've been doing. You've got things going on. You've got events going on. I think we've got another Barbara O'Neill event coming up fairly soon. And you have something special happening next year. So I know you're busy, but can you tell us a little bit about... So tell us, first of all, I'll stop talking. Tell us a little bit, first of all, about the food situation. Have you got anything on your shelves?
We have lots of food on our shelves. We have set up an alternative to the supermarkets, Richard. It's been a concern of Jane and I's for about 4 years, and we've set this business up 3 years ago. A lot of your customers are customers already, and very good customers at that.
Oh, they're splendid customers. I'm absolutely sure. They're
Yeah,
lovely people. All my viewers.
We like the Vobsters, as we call
Yeah.
them. Yeah, they're very good.
And you've seen Mark Byford recently. He's been up in Scotland travelling about, so you've
We
seen
like
him.
everything Mark does, eh?
Yeah, he came up because they wanted to have a tour of the operation and see exactly what we offer. And he had a speech organised in Edinburgh, so I went along to see him. And it's a great initiative actually in Edinburgh that's been set up. It's called the Rico Ring. And they have, for their members, they've created this ability for them to order good food from good locals, farmers and small food producers. And then they will have those, all their orders delivered to one central location in Edinburgh for all their members to collect from. So Mark introduced us to them last week, and we've got it all set up. And in fact, we've got our first delivery this Thursday coming.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
So
well, we need that sort of thing all over the place, don't we?
So it's kind of part of our strategy. And that was the nudge that we needed. We've been talking about it for a while, and that was the nudge that we needed to kind of push us into action. So this is going to be a bit of a test run for us to see how it works. And then we'd like to roll it out across the country.
Well, that would be fantastic, because I know there's a lot of people who do want that stuff, and they just don't want to go to the supermarkets for the processed food and all that sort of nonsense that's going on in there.
Yeah, I think people are sick of it now, and I think they're finally waking up and saying, right, we can move away from them, Richard, and we have to move away from them. We can no longer support them. It's like the bullets we all dodged in the last few years. You know, we're not dodging these supermarket bullets, and we really need to.
Mm.
And I don't think you can trust them. And people are really worried about food shortages, Richard. It's everywhere just now. The government are sending out emergency alerts. You know, you're a hop, skip, and a jump from digital IDs and all of that nonsense that they're trying to roll out.
Well, they're definitely keeping people worried and stressed, and that, of course, is not good for health. Food is good for health if you can find where to get it. And so the goodfoodproject.co.uk is certainly one place to do that. But talking of health, I know you've got somebody very important that you want to talk about, and I'm just going to hold you back there, keep the audience guessing, although there may be a connection with me and my pipe, but that's just a mild thing. Whilst we've got you there, we've got the lovely Barbara O'Neill coming over again. We did one with her in May at Cranage. That was really good fun. We had her dancing on the I was dancing on the tables, but she was laughing, wasn't she? And she's back for another health summit with some of her wonderful thing. I imagine it's pretty much sold out now, but if people are watching, are there any tickets available left?
You always have a last minute rush, Richard, and we block book rooms in these hotels because we like people to be together and kind of immersed in that good energy bubble. You've seen it, Richard, when we all eat together and drink herbal
It is a
teas at night.
it's a very unique experience.
It is good. It's good fun, isn't it, Richard?
It really is.
It's good for the soul, and I think we enjoy it. Jane.
Yeah.
We enjoyed this one particularly. The first one was hard for us, but everybody really enjoyed it. Richard, you enjoyed it. It was beautiful. I mean, last year was great. So this year we're at Crieff Hydro again in Scotland. We're bringing Barbara back to Scotland. It's lovely to see Barbara in Scotland because she has got Scottish heritage. She used to be a Scottish dancer as a child, an award-winning Scottish dancer. She gets carried away when she comes to Scotland, and you've seen it. She gets all dressed up and tartan and thinks she's Scottish, and it's very nice to watch. I think it brings out the best in her.
Yeah.
She loves the hotels. We're going to Crieff Hydro. We're going to Turnberry. So yeah, we've booked the rooms. We have some left. We have some tickets left. If there's any last minuters, which you always get, little last minute rushes and people phoning us, give us a call. We might not have all the days that they're looking for, but we'll have something to suit. We've got 2 3-day events running back to back. Barbara does 20 lectures over the 6 days that we've got her for. And people can actually watch online as well, which is the next best thing if they can't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's late notice and they can't get away now, Richard.
Absolutely. No, it is great fun. So if people are watching and you do want to get a chance to meet Barbara, get one of her signed books, because she does sign the books there and then, and they are the genuine books, then that's it. Julia will be there. I'll be there. I hope that doesn't put people off. And I'm sure we'll have a merry time.
We will.
Well, Richard, you've been the MC. You're kind of like, in our book, our resident MC. You've quite enjoyed doing the MC stuff. You're good at it. You quite liked it, though.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. It's great. Ladies and gentlemen, live here in front of your very eyes.
You like doing your mime acts and things.
Oh, yes, I do a bit of that. Let's not put people off.
No, that's good, but you are good at it, Richard, and we just kind of look at it and think, well, it's good fun. Yeah. It's an attraction for people that you're there as well. A lot of people want to meet you, Richard, as well. They want to have a wee hug and thank you for all that you've done. You've opened up a lot of eyes for people, and you've done it in a way that's acceptable. You know, it's not the realms of conspiracy, Richard, although you can get called that from time to time as well, I'm sure. Get called
that. Yesterday's conspiracy is today's truth. What's the date then of this, just to remind people of the
it's
two
the
events?
22nd, so for Crieff Hydro, it's the 22nd to the 24th, 3 days back to back.
Of September,
just around the corner, 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And then we've got Turnberry from the 25th to the 27th, and we're finishing with a Ceilidh there. Barbara,
and when you say Ceilidh, that's a lovely sort of a meal, dancing, let your hair down,
the band
put some
will be
hair
there.
on.
Yeah,
there'll
be a band
all of
there.
that.
Same band as last year. We like to do repeats. If we find the devil we know, we like to go back again. Richard, like you, like the band, like Barbara. You know, when a formula works, we've got a lot of the same audience come back. We've got a lot of new people coming back. We've been very lucky with crowds, Richard. I don't know if it's luck or hard work or
birds
divine. Yeah,
you've got other speakers as well as Barbara O'Neill at that event. We should just mention those.
Yeah, we do. We've got Malcolm Kendrick, who spoke at Cranage, so he's coming back. Who else have we got? We've got
Dr. Tess Laurie. We've got Clyde DeCal. We've got a message from Dr. Vernon Coleman.
Oh, good.
Who can't be there in person. And we'll get James Nestor. So we'll get some really, really good speakers.
James Nestor's the guy who talks about breathing and breathing through the nose. I've got his book, Breath. It's a very, very good book. That would be very interesting for people to go and
It's a surprisingly good book, that book, Richard. It's a very good read.
A lot.
You can't read it and not be conscious.
There's a wow factor. Yeah, definitely, because the whole cranium has changed.
It's not written. It's not really written like a health book. It's kind of like a story of his research. It's quite written in a story-esque exciting, dramatic kind of way. It's good.
And he's going
So
to give a breathing session, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
The whole audience, yeah, before his lectures.
So there we are. James Nestor is also going to be there. So another reason, if you haven't booked, to get booked in. But talking of name dropping, whilst we're doing this on this health thing, I know that you have you've got next year in your sights, and you're already planning something good. Now, the name you told me, it instantly opened my eyes. As much as Barbara O'Neill and James Nestor and what have you, because he's revealed something very interesting that goes right against what a load of us have been told, and that's to do with nicotine. So do tell us, who have you got coming to give a key speech?
Well, we're always keen, when you've got a good audience and a good market like the UK, we've got a good customer base who are all food conscious, health conscious, and they've been to our events. We've kind of got a good starting point for any events and any speakers to pull them in. And there's some great speakers in the world, Richard, and a lot of the videos that are doing their rounds within our community are from these American speakers. So we are in the final stages of discussions with Dr. Brian Ardis about coming to the UK in March. We're just working on the last dates of it, but the event is going to be from the 23rd to the 27th of March, 2026. We're going back to Cranage Estate in Cheshire again, which is a very central location. Richard, you were there before. It's a
very lovely place. So Dr. Brian Ardis, now if people don't know that name, I mean, he has caused waves, has he not? He's very controversial. He's caused waves because he's saying that nicotine is not addictive and it's very healthy for you. He says that we have receptors in our body that are beneficial by having nicotine. He doesn't necessarily say smoking is ideal. I get that, because his thing is patches, I think, or tablets or whatever. But he is saying that nicotine is not the big bogeyman that we have been led by the narrative. And I've had done my own research through different books. And when I saw him talking about this, I thought that is the man to meet. And I never thought I would. So I'm so grateful that you're bringing him over, because I will have a barrage of questions for him, as I'm sure many of people who are now beginning to realise that actually they've been lied to massively by mainstream media and government about nicotine.
Well, he's quite famous for that and a lot of other things. He's quite a controversial guy, but he resonates, Richard, when you listen to him. That's why he's so popular.
Yeah.
When he talks with great authority, and on a subject like that, you imagine being able to get that subject matter on the table and change.
It's very calm and measured.
People's minds.
Yeah.
His delivery is very calm, measured, and articulate. So he's believable. You just believe what he talks. So
but you think you'd be on a hiding to nothing to put that subject matter on the table and get any traction at all, but that's the power of
absolutely. I think he's going to be very popular, and I think people will be very interested to come. Even skeptics as well, who want to sort of challenge that view. I mean, that and I guess he'll be open to questions in the way that Barbara O'Neill is open to questions at the end.
Yeah, he likes a Q&A. I mean, he was also the snake venom man, when you remember our little...
Right, absolutely, yeah, forgot about that.
But it's more than... I mean, he's got dozens of things that he's got very strong views on, and every time I listen to him, I'm sold on what he's selling. I mean, that's the great thing about truth, Richard. The truth resonates. You listen to somebody who's a good talker on any subject, and it's controversial maybe, or it's just different from what you might expect, or he's communicating high level information. If you're a good speaker, if you know your stuff, if you've got that kind of presence, you can get your point across and you can move people, and he's good at that.
Yeah.
And
Barbara's good at that as well.
Yeah, he specialises in autoimmune diseases, doesn't he? But treating them more from a holistic point of view than from although he's completely medically trained, that he prefers to go down the holistic route of treating these. So a very interesting carried.
Well, once you've got more information about it and you've got it confirmed up, I'm sure there'll be lots of people interested to find out about that. And
As soon as we'll go public with that one, Richard. It's kind of I mean, you're the first person we've spoken to about it. It's because
well, I won't tell anyone. Don't worry about that. I'll keep that under the wraps. Nobody will know.
Nobody will know. It's kind of, as I said, it's ready to rock and roll, but we just want to get all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. But what we would say is, be ready for that to come. It's going to sell out really, really quickly. It's very, very popular, and we are looking forward to.
And it's not a huge venue as well, so we can only sell.
Well, put me down for a ticket. I'll come along.
We want you. Well, we'll kind of openly invite you back, Richard, tonight to be our MC again. If you would.
Oh, lovely.
Do that. That's.
That sounds fantastic. But in the meantime, I want to wrap this up because I don't want this to go on too long. But in the meantime, the Good Food Project is there for good people to eat good food. You deliver to the door using the Royal Mail service. You've got this new Rayco thing that you're setting up and trialling. You source organically from reputable places all over wherever. And people should give you a try if they've never tried it before.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got the event with Barbara. If anybody wants to get in there, if they can cram in that last couple of tickets that are available, no doubt. And then there's this amazing opportunity next year to see another well-known. Events seem to be something that you're pretty good at organising. Did you ever think that you were going to go down this path?
We like events. We'll probably do 4 events next year. We have another couple of big names, which I won't put into the ring just now, Richard, but with the right audiences and a decent track record, which we've got a decent track record now. I think people know if we put on an event, it's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
Barbara's been absolutely great, as you know. Once Barbara starts talking, I can relax because people are spellbound by her, and they absolutely, you're guaranteed. And I think that's what we want, Richard. People who are good enough to give us a guarantee that we know the audience are going to love it. They're going to get the information that they want. They're going to have the fun that they want in a place, in a nice venue. Venues matter, Richard. We've chatted about this before. Venues have energy.
You need to be relaxed and not have to worry, about the cold or the, beds being comfortable or the food being a bit dodgy or anything, so that you can forget about that because you're being pampered a little bit. And then just concentrate on the information, the reason you're there. Absolutely, I get that, absolutely. And I'm sure my audience also understand that too. So I'm going to wrap this up, if that's okay, because I know you're busy and I'm busy. I've got to get some good food on my little Essie. In the meantime, thegoodfoodproject.co.uk is the central place to go. You can buy Barbara's books from there. And I believe there is even a hint that Biggleswick, the town that wouldn't comply, the book that's almost ready to come out now, could be available through the Good Food Project.
Yeah.
Well, Richard, your book is, we like good books. We've got lots of great books in stock.
But we don't have any works of fiction yet, do we?
We don't have any Richard Bob's book.
Yes,
we see it being a bestseller. We've planned a retirement around that book, Richard, so yes.
Righto, well, you sell loads and I'll keep printing them out. Anyway, listen, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been great to catch up with you again. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks up in Scotland. I'll wear my kilt and my big ginger beard, of course, and I put on a silly accent. Until then, good luck with everything you do. Links in the description, of course. Thank you for joining me, you guys, and I will talk to you all very soon. That is Steve and Jane from the Good Food Project.
Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.